Good evening to everyone, and thanks for joining HBNI Bharatiya Bhasha Divas. We are celebrating the Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav. I, PD Naik, on behalf of Homi Baba National Institute and my behalf, welcome you all for this function. Many participants have joined online on YouTube and WebEx platform. I welcome them all to the function. Today's speaker is Dr. U.B. Pavanaja. He is my former colleague. We have worked together maybe around 13 years. I think I joined in 84, he joined in 82 at BARC. He left BARC in 1997 because his main interest was the Indian language and softwares and other things. He was very good in that. I'll anyhow introduce his detail afterwards. He is the CEO of Visu Kannada, and I thank him for accepting our invitations to deliver a talk on his most beloved subject, tools and software to read, write, and learn languages, and cover the silent features of that. We feel extremely honored by his presence. I welcome my colleague, Professor D.K. Maiti, and staffs and students of HBNI. Before introducing today's speaker, Dr. U.B. Pavanaja, I would just like to mention about why we are celebrating the Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav celebration. As you know, as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we have conducted many programs. And there are a series of events that are being organized to uphold the spirit of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Under this initiative, we decided to celebrate 11th December, Janma Jayanti of Mahakavi Subramaniam Bharati, a linguistic and freedom fighter, as Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav. And on this occasion, there is not better than Dr. U.B. Pavanaja. He has devoted almost from 1997, and before that also when at BARC also, he used to do a lot of work for Kannada language and Indian languages, its promotions, and also writing softwares for scripts and other things. It is my pleasure to introduce the speaker, Dr. U.B. Pavanaja, CEO, Visva Kannada. Dr. U.B. Pavanaja holds master degree from Mysore University and PhD degree from Bombay University. He was scientist at Baba Atomic Research Center, Mumbai for 15 years. He has done a lot of work in the gas-phase chemistry, because our combined efforts, we have set up the molecular beam chemiluminescence and then discharge through reactors and other things. After his PhD, he has done advanced research at Taiwan. He resigned from BARC in 1997 and pursued his dream the cause of computers and Indian languages. He has, to his credit, many firsts. The first Kannada and Indian language website, the first Kannada online magazine, the first Indian language Kannada website received the Golden Web Award. The first Kannada language, Indian language Kannada editor for Palm OS. The first India language Kannada editor for WinC device, HP Zornado 720. First Indian language version Kannada of University Popular logo, programming languages for children, and software, other things. His Kannada logo won the Manthan Award for the year 2006. He was a member of the Technical Advisory Committee of the Government of Karnataka on the standardization of Kannada on computers in 2000. He is also a member of the Kannada Software Committee of Government of Karnataka 2008 till today. He has attended and represented Indian languages in many Indian and international forums like Indic Font Workshop, Indic Computing Consortium, Bangalore, India, Unicode Conference, Unicode Consortium, USA, Open Type Font Seminar, Microsoft, USA. He is quite well known in the indic computing arena. He is also popular as a writer of articles in Kannada about IT. He has consulted to Microsoft India and Microsoft Research Labs India. He is a member of various committees set up by Government of Karnataka in the area of Kannada and information technology. He is a contributor to ICANN as a member of the new Brahmi Generation Panel, which is working towards standardizations and implementation of indic scripts in internationalized domain names. With this brief introduction, I invite Dr. UB Paunaja to deliver his talk, and thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. P.D. Naik. Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, thanks to HBNI for inviting me for this great day, Bharatiya Bhasha Divas. We also have a World Mother Language Day on February 21st, but this is different. But purpose is almost same. So let me start my talk. Software tools to read and write and also learn Indian languages. Okay. The topic was given as languages. I changed it to Indian languages. So this is a new graphical representation of evolution, just to set the ball rolling. So here is the tree of Indian scripts. You can see this is taken from my Government of India publication only. Everything has originated from Brahmi. Then we have mainly the southern branch and the northern branch. In southern branch, then you have Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, then Malayalam, Grantha. From Grantha, actually, from Grantha, Malayalam, Tulu and Tigadari originated from Grantha. Then Simhali and other things, Pallava, Grantha, Tamil and all. This is southern script. And in the northern branch, we have Tibetan, Oriya, Bangla, Assami, Maithili, Nepali, Newari, Hindi, Devanagari, Gurumukhi, and all this script. So everything, the entire the South Asia, all the scripts originated from Brahmi. So Indian languages, now look at our country. The population is about 1.4 billion. Out of these, about almost 85% people don't understand English. And out of this 1.4 billion, about 35 to 40% people are connected, they are online. There were about 1,652 languages in the year 1952. In 1961, the first general census of India, they have noticed that there are 1,100 languages in India. That was way back in 1961. Recently, there was a People's Linguistic Survey of India conducted. It is different from Government of India survey, and they have identified 745 languages spoken in India. So that means from 1952 to current time, there are 355 languages lost in last 60 years. And UNESCO has listed about 197 Indian languages are endangered. Here is that one UNESCO Atlas of the world languages in danger. In India, it shows 197 languages, and you can go to the web unesco.org/culture/en endangered languages/atlas. That is the website URL. And here in the map, you see most of them are clustered around Himalaya and northeast. And in southern India, there's a little bit. Mostly, you can see that most of them are clustered around hilly areas, wherever Pahadi, that kind of thing, people movement, and in Andaman Nicobar area also. And you can see that they have listed Tulu as the one of the endangered language. Why do you need Indian, or why focus on Indian languages? There is a world beyond metros. Most people sitting in metro don't realize that there is a world totally different from what you see in metros. There is no English there. So development of these places are directly related to Indian languages. If you go some 40 kilometers away from Mumbai, you will notice that people speak only Marathi. And bringing in ICT helps many ways. ICT means information communication technology. Nowadays, we don't say only information technology, it is information communication and technology. But ICT should not bring in English. That is the most important. So in the name of bringing ICT, we should not bring in English. We should bring in ICT in our language. See, we should not adopt our way of style, way of our language, everything for the technology. Instead of that, technology should be adopted, suited, tailored, trained for using our languages. As you know, knowledge is power, the Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham, as said in Bhagavad Gita. And knowledge should be available in our language. Otherwise, it does not reach the common man. So, elements of indic support. Indic means Indian language. Entering the Indian data, most important is the keyboard. Here I write it as IME. IME represents or stands for Input Method Editor. So there are different kinds of input methods. Each one is known as a keyboard layout. See, whatever we see on keyboard, English keyboard, the QWERTY keyboard, most popularly known as, it is actually, many people have a wrong concept that if you press the key A on the keyboard, the internal storing encoded storage representation of A is sent to the key operating system. That's what is the wrong understanding of by the most people. Actually, what happens is, there is each key has a keyboard scan code. It only sends the code from bottom, second row, from left, first key has been pressed. That's all it says. And the since most of the time the operating system is running English, so it interprets as English A. If it is Kannada keyboard, it will be interpreted as Kannada A. If it is Hindi keyboard, it will be the code sent will be the Unicode value of the Hindi A. So each Indian script has a Unicode value. I am coming to that later. So there are different scripts, different keyboard layouts available. For example, in script, typewriter, transliteration, phonetic, there are plenty. So whatever is convenient to you, you can make use of. Most people use Windows operating system. In Windows, there is a built-in keyboard that is InScript. There is a website called bhashaindia.com. You can download additional keyboard from Bhasha India website like typewriter, transliteration, because most people are coming from typewriter background, so they wanted a typewriter layout, but now it is obsolete. Now nobody knows even what is typewriter. But initially, 30 years back, when Indian languages started on computers, then many people came to computer from typewriter background. So they wanted typewriter layout. So typewriter layout was given. The layout is different. For example, in InScript, if you press the key D, it will be A. In phonetic layout, if you press A, it will be A. And for example, in phonetic keyboard, K will be Ka. In transliteration, it will be K and A, Ka together, one after, like that. So it's only the keyboard issue, different keyboard, that's all. Second part is displaying the indic data. It is done by open type font. So if you use any word processor, there is a selection. If you select any text, and you can change the font, and that font is nothing but open type font. Earlier, people were using true type fonts. For even now, for English, people are using true type only. But for Unicode and Indian language, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and all, people use open type fonts. And what is open type font? Again, I'll tell in the next slide. Storing the indic data, it is Unicode. Earlier, it used to be ISCI, Indian Script Code for Information Interchange. It was a 8-bit encoding system. In 8-bit encoding system, 2 raised to the power 8 equal to 256 characters are only possible. But in Unicode, it is 16-bit encoding, 2 raised to 65,000 characters are possible. So that means in Unicode, I have a separate slide on Unicode. You can have the entire world, all languages. So Indian languages also included in the Unicode. Collation means sorting as per indic sorting order, that is Unicode collation. User interface also in indic. These are the basic elements of indic support on information technology. I don't have to, it is not correct to say only computer, because mobiles, tablets, so then nowadays even connected devices like intelligent refrigerator, washing machine, microwave oven, all have some intelligence nowadays. They all have small display LED things or LCD things. They all can have Indian language interface. Unicode means universal, uniform, and unique code. It is a 16-bit character encoding storage code. Every language in the world can be accommodated in Unicode. Each language is given a code page. All indic scripts are grouped together with an offset of 128 decimal. That is suppose, for example, I will tell you, Hindi ka is there. For Hindi ka or Bengali ka, for example, Bengali ka has some Unicode value for its ka. Its Unicode value will be in hexa actually. Convert it to decimal, add 128, convert it to back to hexa, and then convert it to Unicode. Then you will get Gujarati ka. So Bengali, Gujarati, like that, one language after one language. You just shift by 128, you get the next language. So this is very good for transliterating. So you take a list of names. See, transliteration, from one script to another script has no meaning if it is uh, word by word, if it is done for noun, verb and all, verb and other things, but proper nouns like city name, people name, this is meaningful. Let us say a train is going from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. When it is entering each state, and if all the names of the stations are stored in Unicode, and whenever it's entering each state, that particular state's cities or the stations can be displayed in particular that same script. It's all done by shifting by 128 decimal. You can easily do it. I don't know why railways is not doing that. You can have any number of languages at a time using Unicode. Means in one Word document or notepad, you can type in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Bengali, Oriya, all languages, even French, German, Italic, Japan, Korean, Japan, all sort of more than 400 languages you can enter in the same one file using Unicode. This may appear what's so great about it, but 30 years back it was not like that. Those days it was only just one language at a time. Display is handled by open type fonts. So in Unicode, the display is using by open type fonts. If I have to tell you open type, next slide I have. Sorting is as per Unicode collation of table. This is very important. You see, in Indian language, the sorting is different from English sorting. In English, if there are two names, Basava and Kamala, Basava will be sorted before Kamal because B comes before K in English, A to Z order. But in Indian languages, you see whether it is Kannada or Hindi, Tamil, all languages, same order. So in Indian languages, Ka comes before Ba. So Kamala will be before Basava in Indian languages. So this Unicode supports Indian language collation. And more details you can get in Unicode website, unicode.org. So this is how the Unicode and the open type font work. See, in keyboard, let us say this is InScript layout. Let us say it is using InScript layout. If you press K, D, K in keyboard, there is a keyboard driver software which will interpret it as K Halant K. This dotted circle and a plow-like structure. This is called Halant in Hindi. It's actually half character. So if you add a halant to a full character, it becomes half character or a dead consonant. For example, ka halant will become k. So this is ka halant plus ka, which is actually ka, akka kind of thing. And there is a Unicode string coming out of this, that is ka halant ka from keyboard. And this Unicode string ka halant ka can come from a file also if you have stored it. And that goes to a rendering engine. The rendering engine displays it as whatever I have shown here, Ka, using open type font 1. The rendering engine in Windows it is called Uniscribe. So if you change the open type font to another open type font, it can display it as this way. So it is a old way of writing, stacking below. In the previous one, it was stacking to the right. But the original data will be Ka Halant Ka only. So this is the advantage of open type font and Unicode. You can change the display by changing the font, but the data will be the same. So let us coming into speech recognition. Here, spoken audio is converted to text, and now it is available for Indian languages also. Available for PCs and mobile phones also. I don't know how many have you used Alexa and Google Home. This is powered by artificial intelligence engine. It is used in IoT. IoT stands for Internet of Things. These connected devices, also known as IoT. See, for example, watches, smart watches, smart home. This smart home can have bulbs, smart bulbs, fans, then all smart devices, speaker system, TV, all will be connected, controlled by just voice. I think some of you may be having already Alexa at home, let us say. You can dictate it to an Alexa, switch on the bulb. Alexa, switch off the bulb. Alexa, play Venkatesha Suprabhata. It will play. In our house, it is like that. We have Alexa in all the rooms. Early morning, it plays Suprabhata, and evening 4:45, it switches on the light. It's all automated. So, and I can switch on or off my house bulb sitting at my native place or at Bombay or anywhere. See, let us say I am traveling. In house, nobody is there. But everything, my internet, everything will be on. So at evening, at set time, it can switch on the light by programmatically, and it can switch off in the morning. Or personally, I can even switch on or off the lights sitting at Mumbai, giving order to Alexa. I can also, I have CCTV connected, so I can sitting at Mumbai or England or anywhere in the world, I can watch what is happening around my house. So this is what we call Internet of Things or IoT devices. And coming to Indian languages, the support for Indian language on IoT is yet to completely available. Only I think about Hindi is available now. Other languages are yet to come. If I say ask okay Google, Bharat ka Pradhan Mantri kaun hai, it will tell Narendra Modi. But if I ask Bharatada Pradhan Mantri yaru in Kannada, it won't tell. It won't answer. Oh, good. Did you hear anything now? Just happened in my room. The Alexa answered my question. Pradhan Mantri how kaun hai? Wonderful. I think, but you people could not have heard it. Only I could hear it. Speech synthesis. The other counterpart of speech recognition is speech synthesis. Here, stored text is converted to speech. So data has to be in Unicode once again. When here I am referring to Indian languages, but in English it need not be in Unicode. But when it is coming to Indian language, it has to be in Unicode. It works for Indian languages as well. What the speech synthesis. Here there is no problem. All languages, most of the Indian languages are now available. It is highly useful for those who are visually challenged. See, on the screen there are something known as screen reader software. NVIDIA is the most popular. NVIDIA in combination with the eSpeak, they to put together. You can install, and the screen it will read out for those visually challenged people. And there are audiobooks. Kindle is there, popular. The Kindle audio can have audio part, but Indian language, again, only not all languages. Most languages are available. And this speech synthesis, most of the voice is synthesized voice, not the original human voice, most of the time. So it doesn't actually appear perfect like a human voice. It looks like you can hear it. It may feel like a Star Wars, some robot is speaking, robotic voice. But things are improving. There are really very close to human voice are also available now. You must have heard, say, when you call somebody, so and so is not available, or you have entered this number, that number, kind of interactive voice response. Chatbots are there nowadays. They are also doing using speech synthesis. They are available for both PC and mobile phone. The audio, especially these audio books, it is becoming very popular nowadays among younger generation. And those who are traveling a lot. So you will see a lot of the time people are having some earphone connect on the ear and having a mobile or e-book in the hand or in the pocket. They are listening to audiobook. Some novel is being read out. Or for English, it's not a big issue. This speech synthesis for English was available for almost 20 years back. Not a new thing. But for Indian languages, it's available now. This new generation, there is a new generation altogether who are born and brought up outside their state. Those Kannadigas born and brought up in Mumbai, they speak Kannada, but they can't read. I think many Marathi people are also like that. It is common nowadays because the children are sent to English medium schools, and in English medium schools they have a condition that they have to speak only English in the even in the corridor also. So they don't speak their much, or they don't read at all in their mother tongue. So they can talk mother tongue, they can understand mother tongue, but they can't read. So for them these audiobooks are highly useful. Then optical character recognition, OCR. Here what happens is the scanned book or the scanned sheets, pages are converted to text, image to text conversion. So Indian languages are also available now. For about 10 years back, it was available in the nascent stage, very crude, but nowadays it is quite good. You can scan books printed some 80 years back, 100 years back and all. But if the printing is done very old, letterpress kind of thing, if the font characters are not properly aligned, slightly up and down, then it does not come out very well. But if it is printed books using DTP kind of things, maybe some 20, 30 years back, they come out very well, no problem. Almost all Indian languages are available. And let us say you have a PDF file after scanning, that also can be used. There's a Google Doc that supports that. Google has the most popular OCR for Indian languages is Tesseract. It's an open source engine. People are using Tesseract. You can use for Hindi, Kannada and all other languages. Google Docs has a built-in Tesseract. So you can put a PDF into Google Doc and ask it to convert it to the language. It will identify which language it is. Tesseract has a Windows interface known as V8 OCR. If you use V8 OCR, you can download it. It's available in internet free of cost. You can download V8 OCR, VIET OCR, and you can feed to a PDF file or image file of Indian language book or pages, sheets, number of pages, all PDF file. It will convert everything into text. Once it's available text, you can also use text to speech and you can listen also. So this way you can make books available for visually impaired also. See, we can read the books, we don't have any problem, but visually impaired people cannot read the book. For them, it has to be available as an audio book. So you run a OCR on a book and convert it to audio book. And the quality will be depending on how the image quality is. If it is to be, most important point to remember is you have to scan at higher resolution, minimum 300 dpi. Dpi means dots per inch. 600 dpi or higher is better. When you use higher DPI, file size increases. When the file size increases, processing time also increases, remember, and all those things. But OCR is available for Indian languages now. There is a machine translation. Most people may be knowing nowadays there is something known as Google Translate. It was very bad sometimes back, but it is quite good now. Translation from one language to another. Even Indian languages available. I don't know how many Indian languages are available. Majority of them are available. Kannada is there, Hindi is there, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Gujarati, Bengali, Punjabi, they are all there. Odia was not there. I don't know whether it is available now. Maybe there. I have not checked. It's available for many Indian languages. The website is translate.google.com if it is Google Translate. And our app is available for Android. If you are having a phone, you can download you can go to Play Store or App Store and download Google Translate app. Microsoft Translation app is also available, but Microsoft Translation doesn't have all Indian languages, only Hindi and Tamil, I think, yes. Not Kannada is not there. And this Google Translate is quite good nowadays. It was not at all good some 5 years back. Now it is quite usable. About 85% it is accurate. Long back, let us say 5 years back, if I give a sentence like I am a little girl to Google Translate, it used to translate as my thoda ladki hu, but that is no more. Now it is doing it correctly. Somewhat good for information literature. See, this machine translation is usable for knowledge text or information literature like Wikipedia and all. But if you are translating a poetry or a novel or a short story, it is not so good, because people use the heavy metaphors. These metaphors and all it won't understand. So the translation will not be correct. That's what I said. It is less useful for creative writing. For information text, it is fine, but for science, not so good, because all the science words are not available in all Indian languages. Not so bad also, because it will give the original word in Indian script. That's all. Still okay. So what one can do is take the English text or other language text, run through the Google Translate. You get about 85% accurate. Then by manually you correct the remaining part. That's what we do in translating English Wikipedia articles to Kannada, Hindi and other Indian language Wikipedia articles. So when I say Wikipedia, now Wikipedia. What is Wikipedia? Wikipedia is a free and open encyclopedia written collaboratively by the people who use it. It's basically, Wiki and Pedia have come together and become Wikipedia. What is Pedia? It's a part of the encyclopedia. Basically, in simple language, it's a free and open encyclopedia which anybody can edit. In one sentence definition of Wikipedia. The word has originated from wiki and pedia. Pedia is from encyclopedia. Wiki is a word used in Hawaii, Honolulu, which means very fast, very quick. See, it's available to everybody all over the world very quickly if you have a strong and good internet connection. So it gets changed or updated very quickly. If someone dies, his page Wikipedia will be updated immediately by the volunteers. Wikipedia is run by volunteers. People update. There are lakhs of editors all over the world editing Wikipedia. I am also editing Kannada and Tulu Wikipedias. Indian language Wikipedias are available. There are 24 Indian language Wikipedias available, and there are 314 languages Wikipedias available as of now. Kannada is there, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu. The 24th Indian language Wikipedia is Santali, 23rd is Tulu, 22nd is Konkani. So these are the language Wikipedias. The first two characters, if you change in the respective language, for example, en.wikipedia.org will be English Wikipedia, hi.wikipedia.org will be Hindi, bn.wikipedia.org will be Bengali. 1 minute. pa.wikipedia.org will be Punjabi. One minute, here some call is coming to me. Okay, I disconnected. ta.wikipedia.org is Tamil, mlwikipedia.org is Malayalam, te is Telugu, or is Odia, pa is Punjabi, es is Spanish, d is German, fr is French, ja is Japan, like that. There are 314 language Wikipedias available. Wikipedia is a free and open encyclopedia, as I just now said. Nowadays, almost all students, they do their assignments, homeworks by referring Wikipedia. So learning Indian languages, there are plenty available. There are so many available. There are web-based, for example, Bharatawani, Learn Sanskrit, YouTube videos, then desktop applications like Duolingo, Rosetta, Bhasha Sangam, then mobile apps like Duolingo, MultiBH, and WhatsApp-based tutorials like groups. For example, in Kannada, there is a Kannada Gottilla. Kannada Gottilla means I don't know Kannada. So there is a WhatsApp group called Kannada Gottilla. If you give your mobile number, they will add it to that group. In that group, every day they send one Kannada word, and it's written in English script, so that those who don't know Kannada script, they can read it and the meaning, and it's a small audio file how to pronounce it, that they do send every day. So a batch by batch by it's, I think how many batches I have completed now, I have no idea. Then, for example, for this Tulu script, there is a learn Tulu script WhatsApp group is there. There also it goes by batch. Every day the one Tulu character is, Tulu had a script. Nowadays it is, people have forgotten. So they are trying to revive the Tulu script. So they will send one character every day. How to write it, the animation will be there. Then how to pronounce it, the pronunciation will be there. There are free and commercial language learning software. For example, this Learn Sanskrit, there is a full-fledged course available, 3-month course, 6-month course like that, Prathama and Dvitiya and like that, different courses. You have to join them. Some are free, some are paid. And similar to this MIT courseware or edX and Coursera and all, there are free and open commercial. Some are free, but if you want a certificate, you have to pay. Some are totally commercial, means you have to pay even to attend also. So there are different applications available, software available, apps are available to learn Indian languages. It's not just Indian language. There are for French, German, everything available. So this some application like Duolingo and all have world languages, some 36 languages. Questions? If you have, I still have time now. 15 minutes left, I think. Anybody has a questions, we can take it up. Or if you want some small demo, I can give demos also.
Demo is
Hello.
better.
Demo.
Demo is better.
Okay. So these are my content. Before I close down my slideshow, this is my contact. Pavanaja@gmail.com is the easiest thing. I am a 24 hours netizen. I am available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and these bottom four are my own websites. Visha Kannada is the Kannada's first website. I have my own blog, pavanaja.com. I write gadget reviews in Kannada and gadgetloka.net. I write gadget reviews in English in techfocus.in. So these times, okay. Let me tell something about Wikipedia, or let us say, let me start. Word. Okay. Okay. Now you can see I am just, this is in a Calibri font, 11 point size. Let me go to 24 so that you can easily see. And you can see here it is written English. I can click here, I can see here, you can see here English, Kannada, and only 2 languages are there I added. Let me select more keyboard settings. I click on more keyboard. First let me select Kannada and type Kannada. Okay. Now this is Kannada. I press K, it becomes Ka. I press V, it becomes Na. I press left square bracket, it becomes Da. How do I do all these things? There is something, if you don't know how to learn, there is a on-screen keyboard. So this is in English because the keyboard here it is English. I change to Kannada. Then this keyboard you can see. So here you can learn the Indian language keyboard. Say I type now. Let us say ka, na, u, then da. It becomes, sorry, nu, then again na, then da, Kannada. So let us, how do I add another language? Now I have only English and Kannada. How do I add? So I can go here. Here see something, you can see more keyboard settings. I click on more keyboard settings. Your battery is running low. How much it is now? It has gone to battery saver. Okay. Uh,
Yes.
I'm there now? Yes, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, my battery became dead. I don't know how it happened. Normally, I always, because I changed my room. In my other room, my son is doing online discussion. So I changed my room, but I did not bring my charger. Okay, here you can see English, Kannada, Hindi, Telugu, and all the others are there. See, this is how you can add any number of languages. You will see. Let us say Hindi. So Hindi is there.
This is available in Microsoft.
And Hindi, this is the Windows. You can add the language options, move up and down, then like that. You can select any number of languages. And there is a different applications. It need not be built in Windows also. You can have different applications. Like for example, there is an application called Baraha. You can buy or download. So this is Baraha, let us say. Now I have changed it. So this small icon is Baraha icon. Here you can see options English numerals or Indian language numerals, output Indian script, encoding say Unicode, then keyboard whether you want phonetic Bharatiya keyboard or whatever in script, you can three layouts available. Language, let us say I say Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, let us say let me select Hindi. Okay. Now I am selecting Hindi. See, you can see the moment I selected Hindi here, it is automatically the font has become Mangal. So I type Pavanaja. Okay. Now I change this language to Bengali, and now I type Pavanaja in Bengali. Now I change to, let us say, language Gujarati. Then I type Pavanaja in Gujarati. Now I can type, change, let us say, language to Malayalam, Pavanaja. Even though I don't know the language, I can type in that language. Because what I'm using, the keyboard layout is the same for all languages, say Odia. I don't know whether it is typed my name correctly in Odia. I don't know Odia. But Since language keyboard layout is the same, I assume now it is correct, Pavanaja. And it says missing proofing tools. Text in Punjabi is not being checked. Do you want to download the proofing tools and future upload? If I say download, it will take some 5 minutes and it will download and install the Punjabi proofing tools. Proofing tools, it means it will be checking that language, whether it is correct or wrong. I have not downloaded those languages because it will take time. Say Pavanaja in Tamil, let us say Pavanaja. Interestingly, Tamil has a very that was Telugu, not Tamil. Tamil has some less number of characters among all other languages. Tamil is unique in the sense it has less number of languages. See, this is I am typing Kanti. I hope it is right. I typed Kanti in Tamil. Let me type in Kannada and check whether it is correct. Let us say I type Kanti. Okay, I type this way, Kanti. Okay. This is Kanti in Kannada. Now let me go to Tamil. I don't know whether it is correct, Kanti. Anybody knows Tamil? It is Kati, I think, not Kanti. Let us say I want to type Gandhi. You can see Gandhi and Kanti are same in Tamil because Tamil doesn't have enough number of characters. It is Ka doesn't, they don't have Ka Kha, Ga Kha. So that is the only uniqueness in Tamil, but all other languages, see I write in Tamil, this is Baroda. This is Parota. I don't know whether they are, I don't know Tamil, so I don't know whether it's right or wrong. But the thing is, they have less number of characters. Let me go back to Kannada. So I type Pustaga. See, the moment I typed Pustaga instead of Pustaka, the red underline has come below that, which means it is wrongly typed, that red underline. I put the cursor on that, then I say right click, then it says Pustaka is there. You see, it suggests these many words. So I select Pustaka. So Pustaka has been selected. Now I can select Pustak, put the cursor on Pustaka and right click and search for synonyms. So Thesaurus has not been installed, so it doesn't have the equivalent other words. If you install the Thesaurus, it will show the other words also. Now let me go to Wikipedia. Okay. Now you see www. It is showing Kannada. Okay, www.wikipedia.org. So this will go to the opening page of Wikipedia. And you can select English, Dutch, Italian, and all other languages. In the first 3 characters, instead of www, I change en. So now it becomes English Wikipedia. So this is English Wikipedia. Now I'll show you some small things how to use Wikipedia powerfully if you want to change language. Let us say I use Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. Now I am actually searching for Mahatma Gandhi in English Wikipedia. Now Mahatma Gandhi article is there in English Wikipedia. Now in English Wikipedia or any language for that matter, you scroll it down and see what you see in the left side. In the left side, you will see other languages. Mahatma Gandhi article is available in almost every language Wikipedia, 314 languages. And in the left side, you will see Kannada. So if I click this and right click and open in a new tab, I see Mahatma Gandhi article in Kannada Wikipedia. Okay. Now, in Kannada Wikipedia, I am in Kannada. See here, English, Hindi. So I select Hindi and right click and open in new tab. So now I see Mahatma Gandhi article in Hindi Wikipedia. And here in the left, in the top URL, if you will see hi.wikipedia for Hindi. In Kannada, you will see kn.wikipedia. Like that, every language you can see. And you can use the translation tool built into Wikipedia. And you can translate any article. For example, I go to Kannada Wikipedia and I select here Nanna Kanikegalu and I say Anuvadagalu. So this is a translation. It says these many articles are all translated. So translation in space for the SpaceX, I will select SpaceX. So I say SpaceX. Now you see, I am translating SpaceX in English Wikipedia to Kannada Wikipedia. So you can see the left side is English Wikipedia, right side is Kannada Wikipedia. And if I click any paragraph, this paragraph, and the right click I say plus, this plus sign, now it is translated English Wikipedia article into Kannada Wikipedia. It is not a good translation. You can see it is not a great one, but you can do that way. So Hindi, any language. So if you click on this gear, you can select the change from which language to which language, like that. So it's 5 o'clock now. Any questions? Any question?
No questions. I ask my IT persons if they are there.
Okay.
Okay. If there are no questions, let us thank again Dr. UB Paunaja for accepting our invitations and delivering the nice talk on Indian languages. Thank you, Paunaja.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks and again for your nice talk.
Yeah, I can see. Thanks.
Yes.
Bye. So next time when I visit Mumbai,